From the streets of New England to communities across America, this is Across the Streets, hosted by the Boyer Boys.
Going for the next one, NBC 10 WJR.
Rondon Lounge is ordered to close for 72 hours after a fight broke out early this morning.
It ended with 5 people arrested, 2 police officers injured. NBC 10's Molly Levine spoke with nearby businesses about their concerns. She's live on Smith Hill. Molly?
Gene and Patrice, Paris Lounge markets themselves as PVD's #1 Sunday night destination. But last night's fun led to fights, arrests, and 2 Providence police officers injured. Now, police say right around 1 a.m., officers assigned to detail at Paris Lounge witnessed a 26-year-old man fight security staff. He was taken into custody, but while officers were attempting to put him into a cruiser, another man approached and interfered with that arrest. That man was taken into custody, too, and police say during his arrest, he kicked an officer. Another 25-year-old man involved in a separate fight was taken into custody as well, but as officers attempted to arrest him, 2 others physically interfered with officers' efforts. 5 people total were taken into custody and transported to Central Station, and 2 officers were injured. It's not the first time the business has been ordered to temporarily close. In May of 2024, a Paris employee was reportedly shot at while walking to their car, but not injured. The business owner next door says his pub still has evidence from that incident.
Those are bullet holes?
Yeah, it went all the way from down the street through here. It hit on my walls. It went right through my awning here, right through here.
Make no mistake, we're going to make sure that if this establishment is going to be a restaurant, then they got to follow the guidelines of a restaurant. But if they're going to be an entertainment place, then they're going to have to do more.
Now, according to social media pages, there was a birthday party last night at Paris, and these were the 5 people arrested: 26-year-old Lathan Durr, 29-year-old Elijah Martino, 25-year-old Adam Morales Quonez, 24-year-old Luis Quonez, and 27-year-old Oscar Soto. They're all facing obstruction-related charges. And I did try getting in touch with the owners of Paris, but the doors are locked. Their website link didn't work, and nobody answered the phone when I gave them a call. Reporting live in Providence, I'm Molly Levine, NBC 10 News.
They ghosted her.
Oh, yeah, they was upset.
They went ghost.
They're saying like gay parade over there. This is real over there.
Yeah, man, it's like a wild, wild night right there.
Block is hot. Dudes getting shot, staff getting shot at.
Oh man, nightlife is a wild place, man. In most cities, you know what I'm saying, nightlife is not what it used to be. Even though the nightlife back in the day was wild too, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty wild. Nightlife in general is it could be a dangerous experience.
So, I remember back in the day, we used to go and expect to see a show.
Oh yeah,
Saturday night.
You know, but you know, as you get older, get the show. You don't want that show part of your part of your life. When you just want to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? When you get older, you don't want to be a part of that type of stuff. You want to have a good time and go home without all the BS. But you want to go hang out with the YNs. You know what I'm saying? There's this type of stuff that pop off and stuff that happen. It's not like one dude was getting arrested, fight with the bouncers, and then his friends tried to stop the cops from arresting him. That's what it sounded like. The other guys got obstruction while he was fighting with the bouncer. He fighting with the bouncer. So another cops got hurt in the midst of them trying to stop them from arresting him. That's what it sounded like. Get off my boy. He ain't even do nothing. Let him go. He gotta go to work tomorrow.
Paying. Top dollar, probably get some watered down drinks. You're chilling. The next thing you know, you up in Cranston, you know, locked up over some foolishness.
Because the friend that you always go out with, the same one, he always does the same thing every time. Start acting stupid, get into it with the bouncers, get into it with somebody else, and then here y'all go. Everybody's in a mix because there's usually one dude that or woman, one woman in the crew, or one dude in the crew that always do the same thing.
That bad apple spoiling the bunch.
Get a little bit lit, then he's always in the middle of something.
We all got one of them.
Now we all in it. There you
Do
go.
WWLP in Massachusetts.
Holyoke police are looking for your help locating a shooting suspect in connection with an incident that happened on February 10th. According to police, the man on your screen, 41-year-old Robert Rivera, is alleged to have shot a man, causing serious injuries. Police say Rivera and the victim were known to one another. Holyoke police detectives were granted a warrant for his arrest for multiple violent and firearms-related offenses. He has not been located and is considered armed and dangerous. Police say do not approach him and call 911.
You see that guy, right. You feel like you need to get him off the streets, call the people, because, you know he may do somebody else, whatever. But, if you know that guy, tell them the people who's looking for him. You know what I'm saying? Turn yourself in. That's probably the best thing to do to end up being safe, because you never know how it's gonna go down. If the chance encounter, they pop up on you, pop up on them, and posts come in, and you never know what happened then. Or even you could be out there, they see you, you got something else on you, they got another charge. You go with that, you can just turn yourself in. It makes it a little easier, because you're going to jail anyway. Next, you're going to go to NBC 10. See what they got going on in that neck of the wood.
The man accused of burying human body parts under the floor of his Tingsboro garage is now charged with murder.
Investigators say they belong to a woman who had been missing for more than a year. NBC 10's Oscar Margain joining us live from Lowell District Court. Oscar, what can you tell us?
Hey, JC. Yes, and Sullivan's lawyer here saying that this was all an accident in the shooting and killing of Jill Kloppenberg. Now, he says that in a panic, his client kept the body in his room for several days before burying the body under his garage floor, where it stayed for more than a year. But her friends say they don't buy it.
He dug a hole in his friggin' garage. You think he's really sorry? No.
A painful day for Jill Kloppenberg's loved ones, friends who had spent months searching for her when she suddenly disappeared in early 2025.
She was a mother, she was a friend, a sister, a daughter,
Prosecutors say 40-year-old Sean Sullivan confessed to shooting and killing Kloppenberg at his home in Tingsboro.
The defendant said that he was with Jill and holding a firearm while falling asleep. At some point, he made a jerking motion, which caused him to pull the trigger, discharging the firearm and shooting Jill in the chest.
Sullivan reportedly told investigators she soon died and could not do anything about it. He then allegedly tried getting rid of the evidence in a panic.
The defendant kept Jill's body in his room for a couple of days. He then brought Jill's body to the garage, where he dug a hole in the concrete, placed her body in the hole, and then filled the hole, covering the garage floor with concrete and epoxy.
Sullivan's defense lawyer argued it was an accident.
This is just a real tragic mistake, but not with malice behind it.
Investigators say Sullivan first confessed the crime to a friend last month, who then shared the tip with Nashua police.
Did he express why it took a year for him to share this information with somebody, and did he ever tell his family who he lived with?
He did not tell his family who he lived with. This was something that was weighing on him. I can't speculate as to why he decided at this moment.
But Kloppenberg's friends don't buy it.
Just be a man and just do your time.
Now, those friends grateful to the tipster who helped break this case. Now, Sullivan's lawyer here arguing that he shouldn't be charged with murder, but rather manslaughter, since he did not intend to kill Kloppenberg. The next hearing is set for next month. Reporting live from Lowell, Oscar Margain, NBC 10 Boston.
That's hogwash.
Yeah.
Because he said that he fell asleep with the gun in his hand and was jerking while he was sleeping. First of all, if I'm sleeping, I'm jerking. I don't even know I'm jerking. Right? I don't know I'm jerking when I'm sleeping. Yeah. First of all, and second of all, he had his hand on the trigger while he sleep and is jerking it, and just happened to shoot her in the chest.
Right, come on, man.
I was born in the morning, not yesterday.
Nobody's buying that. And if he get up, and if they lower lessen the charges, that's a bunch of bull crap, man. This dude, lock him up.
Break him off.
Like her relative said, man up to it, bro. You get caught. Just go ahead, go to jail. Don't try.
And then he killed her, then buried her in the garage. For a year.
For a whole year, her relatives don't have no idea where she's at.
He ain't said nothing.
He said nothing.
Word. Told his boy, and his boy told the people. And that's the only reason why he got caught.
Yeah. Stupid, man.
Condolences to the family, you know. But, that's some cold-blooded stuff to be out here doing, man. Like, he couldn't just curse her out, hurt her feelings, kick her out.
Whatever, man, dude.
Well, I was taking a nap. I was deepy.
Yeah, shot in the chest.
Deepy with a loaded gun.
It's not worth it. Now you in jail. Now she's gone and you in jail.
Yeah.
What's the point? So he'll go to WMUR-TV, New Hampshire.
A pre-licensed therapist in Bow, who's accused of sexually assaulting a patient in his office, has been denied bail. Daniel Tebow appeared in court today. The defense argued he was not a danger to the community since he was cooperating with the investigation. The state argued he has a history of preying on vulnerable people and should remain in jail. The judge sided with the
They go into the profession to pick the most vulnerable people that they want to prey on. You know, they get the best situation to prey on those people that they get their you know, infatuation from, or whatever it might be.
And right, their job, so they're getting paid to prey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a whole nother situation. You know, like if you watch some of these Predator shows, things like that, guys are working inside Disney.
Yeah, with Disney, we're a school. I'm a school janitor.
I'm a lifeguard.
Well, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they know right exactly where to go and they be from. These be long planned out career paths they choose. Like, I mean, like, you even talk about like women when they go to women's become COs or whatever, correctional officers. You know what I'm saying? They go in there to
go on where it is.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All different kinds. They know what they going there for. Or even the women teachers that be in these schools having sexual relationships with their students, man. That's going crazy right now. There's a lot of that going on.
For real. I want you guys to think about this too, right? Everybody got kids, so you go see Santa, Santa's lap, and tell Santa their deepest, darkest fantasies for the year. Think about who's underneath that Santa suit. Yeah, they're probably highly aroused while your kid's sitting on his lap, telling them all they needs and desires for this Christmas year.
And it's like, you see the one where the guy, I think it was a teacher, he used AI to put his students' faces on like other naked bodies. You know, they just put the students' pictures on AI students' face on naked bodies as older people, whatever. I think it was, I want to say it was, I hope I don't say the wrong country, but I'm going to guess it was like South Sudan or one of those like that. And they was trying to change basically the consent age, and because out there it was basically when she's mature. Now, what is that? That's
up for debate.
You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it was, and they was trying to change it to put like to a specific age. And there was literally old men, like 60-year-old men, crying, real tears, and debating why they should change the consent age. Yo, these dudes crying real tears. They're like, yo, come on, bro.
They should be like, yo, whoever you see out there crying in that crowd, arrest them.
Bro, get them out of here. They don't need to be around here. Put them all in one place. Find one little island off the coast of Africa and put them right up over there. Where there's no kids at. All the guys themselves, they'll figure it out.
Absolutely.
It's called role playing.
Yeah. For real, man. And next we got WWLP 22 News in Massachusetts.
2 men were arrested in Springfield for trafficking drugs and assaulting police officers. According to Springfield police, officers stopped a vehicle on Union Street around 8 Tuesday night. The driver and passenger, Roberto Gates Delgado and Jonathan Figuero, began to walk away from the vehicle after one suspect punched an officer in the face. The other suspect grabbed a fanny pack out of the car and ran away. They found him near Union and Stebbins Streets and recovered approximately 29 grams of crack cocaine, 1 bag of cocaine, 2 bags of marijuana, and approximately 216 bags of heroin from that fanny pack. They face various drug and assault charges.
Yeah, they got caught out there, you know what I'm saying? You know, pitching, you know what I'm saying? You know, in the streets, hustling, trying to make it happen, you know, and the Elroys popped up.
Yeah, they commenced the snuffing.
Yeah, well, one of them snuffed the cop. Somebody grabbed the fanny pack. You know, they caught him. They gave a valiant effort to get away, man. They wasn't willing to go to any length to get away. They probably wasn't willing to shoot it out, but they was willing to punch a few cops, get a little physical. Yeah, get a little physical to get up out of there, man. And it worked out this time. You know what I mean? And I probably paid double the consequences for what they would have just did if they would just, let it happen. But, I mean, they made a valiant effort to get away. And things always go your favor,
They had all the goodies in that bag.
yeah, they had a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
the fact that they assaulted the cop, they're not going to get no favoritism now.
Yeah. I rather do the car probably see the point of the cop like, yo, I got to get out of here.
Hey, grab the bag. Get the bag. Right.
Get the
Get to the chopper. Don't look back. Get to the chopper. Nah, it's too many of them, yo. Too many of them police officers, man. The chance you get in the way is slim.
Very, yeah.
There's a lot of them, but they well trained to team up to grab your ass up.
And they don't got walkie-talkies too.
Yeah, so they got perimeters and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, you jammed up, man.
Yeah, but you can get away. It's not impossible, but we're gonna go to WFSB3 Connecticut. So we'll go to WFSB3 Connecticut.
Now at 5 o'clock, take a look at your last heating bill, oil or gas. No matter how you heat your home, it is probably going up.
Yeah, but the reasons why are completely different. Luke Hydash is your reporter in our New London Bureau, live in Norwich right now to explain the difference tonight. Luke.
Well, some of this has to do with everything that's happening overseas, thousands of miles away, but another factor is much closer here to home. Fuel is costing more across the board. Gas, diesel, home heating oil, all seeing price spikes, all because of the war in Iran. Nancy Trask burns wood at her place, but she has oil in the tank as a backup.
Had to buy oil for the first time this year, and it was about $3.59 a gallon. Since then, it's gone way up, so that was still a good deal.
Nowadays, the Energy Information Administration says home heating oil is averaging more than $5 a gallon in Connecticut. Meanwhile, natural gas is getting costly too, but for a different reason.
Utility bills are up significantly.
Jeff Brining is the general manager of Norwich Public Utilities. He says demand during a wicked winter is driving up bills, about 30% more.
So then when you get your bill next month, you're going to be into the warmer weather and it's going to start to be less.
Less is more for Russ Versteeg. He uses natural gas and is expecting his bill to be higher this month.
So I'm able to handle most of those sorts of things, although I'm not wild about it.
Spring and the warmer temperatures will likely bring some relief for natural gas customers, but for oil customers, things are much harder to predict. Your reporter live in Norwich, Luke Hydash, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Right, Luke, thank you.
Yeah, it's a struggle everywhere, It's just steady on the rise, steady on the rise. Yeah. It's funny how quick the price of everything goes up, but then minimum wage goes up like once every umpteen years,
Yeah, but minimum wage don't mean nothing. Minimum wage ain't gonna get you anywhere. Like, higher minimum wage for $1, it ain't really helping nobody. People like that, you know what I'm saying? Who's it helping? A high schooler? Like,
just enough money to be wrong.
You know what I'm saying? As a person that adult with responsibilities needs a lot more than minimum wage to live a comfortable life. But these guys. I know they're happy because there was we had a lot of light winters over the last several years. We had light winters, and this year we had a real cold winter. So we had to use more heat. You know what I'm saying? So that means more money in energy companies' pocket. So that's why they always try to raise the electric bill, because we was having so much these. Mild winters and wasn't using a lot of heat. They try to compensate for that over on the electric side. So that's why they try to raise the electric bill, because for mild winters, you know what I'm saying? So they try to do stuff like that to us, man. And, but this is where politics leaks over to real life situations. Like, how does that war affect me? This is one way the war affects your immediate life.
All angles. Don't even get me started on the gas prices.
Yeah.